Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily Nostroza. How are you guys doing? So today I am going to be sharing advice for incoming Big 4 interns. So if you have an internship for the summer of 2020 at a Big 4 firm, make sure that you continue watching this video because I am going to be sharing valuable advice as to how you can maximize your internship experience and how to secure that return offer to get another internship or to get that full-time job. For those of you guys who don't know me, I just graduated from the University of Southern California, and during my freshman and sophomore years, I had 2 internships at a Big 4. I will now be starting my full-time job at a large consulting firm. So if you want to learn more about my post-grad life or any college advice, then make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit that bell button so you can receive notifications every time I make a new post. Alright, so let's get started. Tip number 1 is to schedule a call and meet at least 3 new people every week. And I know that 3 new people maybe sounds like a lot, but trust me, there are so many people at the firm and so many people that you can possibly meet. You want to do your best to expand your network and meet as many people as possible. Reach out to people and learn about what they're doing. Ask what clients they are working with or what kind of projects are they working on. You want to do your best to learn about what other people are doing because in case if there's something that interests you or a group that you want to get into, it's going to be important for you to know the right people so you can contact them and be able to transition into that group or get onto a similar project. And in networking, you want to do your best to build solid relationships. It's important to know a lot of people, but you also got to be able to count on people to share career advice and share valuable knowledge as to how to navigate the firm. Do your best to connect with people outside of the group because it will also give you a good look as to what the firm is really like, what the culture is like, and what are the different perspectives and experiences that people have had. The firm has so much to offer, so reach out to people, see what they're doing, and try to learn all that the firm has. Tip number 2 is that if you do not have any work, then ask for work. You want to do your best to be proactive. Take initiative and take action in getting your work done and do things without having people ask you first. You also want to make sure that you do not overload yourself with work. Only ask for work if you believe that you will be able to deliver quality work and that you will be able to submit it on time. You don't want to be stressed, so only take on the work that you are able to complete. If there is no client work available, then do training and gain a new skill. You want to be productive with your time and make valuable use of the time that you have at the firm. The firm has incredible resources, so make sure that you take advantage. Remember that you will be evaluated midway and at the end of your internship, so make sure that you are productive, that you are completing tasks, and that you can show that you contributed and added value to your teams, because that will ultimately get you a good review and also give you that return offer. Tip number 3 is to take notes at every meeting. Before you start your internship, get a notebook and call it your internship notebook. Take notes during meetings, trainings, when you're given instructions, or when you are being given the answers to your questions. The worst thing you can do is ask the same question twice or ask a question that's already been answered. So make sure that you take notes and also make sure that they are organized so you can easily refer to them in the future for in case if you need help. Tip number 4 is to not be afraid to ask for help. The professionals at the firm know that you are new, that you do not know anything, and that you likely will be lost. So it is okay to ask for help and ask your questions. But before you ask anything, make sure that you actually try to solve the problem before going to a professional. Try to do your best to utilize your resources or look at previous work, but don't spend any more than 30 minutes trying to solve the problem. And when you do ask a question, be thoughtful. Be prepared to discuss what some of your assumptions were and what maybe some of the possible solutions are. You want to show that you at least tried to solve the problem and put in the effort to find a solution. Another thing is that you want to be mindful of the professional's time. Don't go asking for help after every single question that you have. Try to get as much work done as you can or try to get as far as you can, and then when you can no longer work any further, then take your list of questions and then go ask for help. Tip number 5 is to review your work. You want to make sure that you proofread, you spell check, and review your work at least twice before submitting. The worst thing is that you get your work back with coaching notes saying to fix a word or change the year. So just make sure to check your work before submitting. And also make sure that you actually fulfill the task that was being asked of you. Tip number 6 is to ask for feedback. Asking for real-time feedback is very important. You want to learn how you can improve at the end of every single task that you submit, and you also want to be able to show your growth throughout your internship. So try to learn from your mistakes at the beginning, and by the end try to solve those mistakes that you made and show that you have improved, that you have learned from your mistakes, and that you are reliable. If your first review midway through the internship didn't turn out great, then it is okay. Ask for feedback, ask for real-time feedback, and make sure that you make those improvements so that your review at the end of the internship comes out great. Tip number 7 is to take ownership of your mistakes. You want to make sure that you are proactive, that you take responsibility, and that you take the initiative to communicate some of the mistakes that you made. Be able to explain what went wrong or what you did and what you can do to solve the problem. Make sure to not hide any mistakes. Talk about your mistakes, learn from it, and make sure to not do it again. Tip number 8 is to maintain professionalism. I know that you are interning from home, so maybe it is easy to just be chill and laid back and maybe just work in your pajamas. But you want to make sure that you stay professional, both in person, on call, in video, and also through your emails. Don't use any loose language and make sure that you double check before clicking send in an email. For video calls, make sure that you look polished. Don't look like you just woke up. You want to make sure that you leave a good impression. And you also want to be mindful of your personal brand. You want to begin building your brand. Start asking yourself questions such as, what do you want to be known for, or how do you want people to remember you? Ask yourself and reflect on these questions, and if there's something that you really want to be known for, then make sure that you take action to do that and be consistent with it so that people can actually remember you for that quality. Tip number 9 is to be involved. I know that you're not at the office and that everything is going to be virtual, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be at the events. You still want to make sure that you are present at all the events that go on, all the social events, and also make sure to take part in employee resource groups. Being involved at the firm is a huge part of your internship experience and is also a huge part of the professionals' lives. Oftentimes at the Big Four, you're going to be spending a lot of hours working, so in order to find some work-life balance, it's going to be helpful to be involved and do things that you enjoy. The firm has so many different opportunities, extracurricular activities, and just different groups that you can be a part of to make your experience more fun. Being part of groups is also a good way to meet new people who are from different parts of the firm and who also have similar interests as you. So make sure that you just be involved, find something that interests you, find something that's fun, and just meet people. And lastly, tip number 10 is to have fun. Maybe going into the internship, you're feeling a little bit stressed or anxious, but it's okay. The professionals know that you do not know anything. You are basically a blank slate. So just make sure to do your best and everything will turn out all right. Be mindful. I know that it is a virtual internship, but it is still important for you to be enthusiastic, have good energy, and be positive. Make sure to smile. The professionals always want to add members to their team who have good energy and who are excited about the work. So just be enthusiastic, be excited, and have fun. Alright guys, so that's all I have for today. I hope these 10 tips can hopefully give you some comfort and also give you some confidence in going into your internship and killing it. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give me a like. And if you want to watch more videos provided by me that revolve around post-grad life and college advice, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you can receive notifications every time I post a new video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Thank you guys for watching.